Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. Tomorrow, I'm going out to Oakland to film another big break-in. That's right, the Hagenberger Triangle has been broken into, and they're trying to blame the homeless. Now, let me take these glasses off and address this. We don't know if it's the homeless. We don't know who it is. But I want you to watch this next story because I don't know how to feel about this. I want the homeless to have homes, but I don't want them to destroy new homes that we give them. You know, a lot of them are mentally ill and need mental hospitals, and a lot of them need drug counseling and other help. We just can't give somebody something and think they're gonna just treat it with respect. You know, if you give your kid a car, he's probably gonna treat it like junk. But if he has to earn it, well, you're gonna treat it a little better. With everything in life, the more you work for it, the better you're gonna treat it. If you just give somebody. So I don't know how to feel about this homeless video I'm about to show you. Should we give them a home, or should they have to work for it? Now, I don't think that they should be on the street with no plumbing, and boy, is it nice to have a roof over your head. So if you're gonna watch this video right now, and you're gonna judge this video right now, well, you probably have a roof over your head. So just imagine what it's like to not have a roof over your head and a lock on your door. That's so important, to have a lock on your door. You don't think about that, but these people don't have any kind of security. So I'm gonna go film Oakland tomorrow. The despair of Oakland, really. That's probably what I should name it, because videos have been getting good views with that despair when the fall of civilization. And people say, why do you do that? Well, I feel like I have to, because a lot of people need to see this. But watch this next video and tell me what you think about feeding the bears. That's right, there used to be a sign that said, do not feed the bears or more bears are gonna come. Well, homeless people are gonna come to California if you give them a big luxury high-rise. And that's what's happening in California. Millions and billions of dollars have been spent for beautiful high-rise. And a lot of working people can't even afford their home. So I don't know how to feel about this. I know we shouldn't judge, so try not to, but boy, is it hard not to judge. But I hope these people do good and treat me, actually prove me wrong. Treat this place with respect, and hopefully a lot of them will get on their feet, because we all need a chance. And boy, we all have angels looking out for us. So hopefully, hold your comments to the positive, because Lord, if you ever end up homeless, you would hope that you get a high-rise apartment in the sky like George Jefferson. A deluxe apartment in the sky. Well, that's what's going to happen with these homeless in LA. They got a deluxe apartment in the sky. Watch this next video and let me know what you think. As always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these homeless high-rise adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. I don't know what to think about this one.
Homeless shelter featuring apartments with skyline views, a gym, even a cafe.
We're going to show you what $165 million will get you. It's considered affordable housing, but the cost to build this type of a project, it still adds up. Each unit costs nearly $600,000, and it's being funded by taxpayers.
The 19-story building known as the Weingart Tower has 278 units that will house people experiencing homelessness in Skid Row and the downtown area. The building comes with several amenities, including 6 common balconies, a cafe, a gym, an art and music room, just to name a few. The apartments are fully furnished, and there will be caseworkers on site to help run and assist the residents with different programs.
The amenities that are here, I know, are going to be talked about in a way that is not so positive. A gym, music, art, recreation are all the things that are needed to heal, that are all a part of mental health. Skid Row is a community. It's not just throwaway people. It is a community. And to bring that community together in beautiful housing like this is what everybody deserves.
Big name politicos posed for the ribbon cutting to celebrate the completion of Weingart Tower 1. 3 years of construction, and now the 19th floor high-rise is oh so close to welcoming the first of 278 tenants.
I know voters say, I voted for Proposition H, I voted for HHH, and I haven't seen anything. Well, now you can see what HHH has done.
When I was on the streets for 3 years, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Of course, I'm going to be cooking and doing, decorating everything in there. You know, it's my own little house.
To qualify, prospective tenants will apply, agree to participate in programs determined by a case manager, and pay roughly 30% of their income, as is required for Section 8 housing.
Some of the people who are tenants here will have jobs, will already have jobs and happen to be homeless. Some are on disability or Social Security, where it's enough to kind of keep them surviving, but not enough to actually have an apartment.
You're going now to a place that has more amenities than most of our producers that work on the show have. Libraries, gyms, most apartments in this city do not have these types of amenities. So you're now just rewarding bad behavior and you're punishing good behavior, because all of the families that are saving and behaving and sober and living honorable lives are getting squeezed out of California by atrocious public policy.
The scandal of homelessness is due to activists with no real-world experience applying the false empathy on a problem that calls for real empathy through boundaries, structure, enforced treatment, or immediate eviction. Tough love is what we called it, right? People who don't understand the concept of empathy should not be lecturing us on compassion, because your compassion is destroying people's lives. It's not about physical structures, because those will be wrecked in a year.
Now at noon, a big grand opening in downtown LA Skid Row as the region's largest homeless housing complex is officially inaugurated. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. The Weingart Tower is 19 stories tall and will provide 278 units for unsheltered people in the area.
We're getting an inside look today. KTLA 5's Lauren Lister live in downtown Los Angeles with all the details. Lauren?
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, we have some new reaction at this hour as well, because officials have been holding a press conference downstairs. Meantime, we are on the 19th floor terrace. Take a look at the views from this building. This is in the heart of Skid Row, which many people associate with homelessness. But here, this is an affordable housing building that will shelter people, provide permanent homes for people who have experienced homelessness in the past. Permanent supportive housing for people, as I mentioned, 278 apartments. This is near 6th and San Pedro. They're furnished with central heat and air, fully equipped kitchens, amenities like a gym, with wraparound social services on site. This building replaces a parking lot that was here before. Who will live here? The developer says low-income residents with Section 8 vouchers for federally subsidized housing, and general tenants pay 30% of their income with those vouchers. The project is a public-private partnership. The developer tells me it's $160 million. That's the basic cost of the project, and had a variety of funding sources, including $32 million from Proposition HHH, which you may recall was approved by LA voters in 2016, providing funding for homeless housing. There's also county funding involved. It works out to just under $600,000 a unit. More on what the developer says about the cost, but first, here is what one of our elected officials, Maxine Waters, had to say.
Through this development, not only will hundreds of Los Angeles residents experiencing homelessness now have a permanent place to call home, but they will also have access to supportive services tailored to their needs, including critical physical and mental health services.
The total cost of this building is $595,000 per unit. And if you look at this compared to what you're all hearing in the news, at $1 million a unit and even more for not nearly the amenities, this is a very wise, very smart use of taxpayer money.
Here is the surrounding area, Skid Row. Now, the developer says that they believe that the architecture of this building, as well as some of the amenities it provides to the neighborhood, will overall improve the community. They believe that is one of the benefits of this building, too. Now, back out here live, I'm still waiting to hear on exactly when residents begin moving in. We'll bring that to you. Also, LA's mayor is here, Mayor Karen Bass. The project was approved prior to her administration, but her office does tell me that they benefited, this project did, from her executive directive that's meant to cut red tape for affordable housing and shelters for homeless housing. It helped here, they tell me, in the form of expedited inspections. That's the latest live here in downtown LA. I'm Lauren Lister. I'll send it back to you.